Listen closely, beloved. I am speaking to you with truth wrapped in mercy. I am not here to accuse. I am here to uncover what God is healing. God says there was a truth about your birth that was hidden, not to destroy you, but to protect someone who was afraid. Some things were buried in silence. Some things were covered in shame. Some things were locked away because the timing was not safe. But hear me, nothing hidden stays buried forever. For there is nothing concealed that will not be disclosed, or hidden that will not be made known. Luke 12:2. You felt it your whole life. That quiet question inside you. Why do I feel different? Why do I feel like a piece of me is missing? Why do I feel called but confused? You weren't imagining it. God says your spirit always knew, even when your mind didn't. There were conversations you never heard, prayers you were born into, tears shed before you ever cried your first cry. Your mother carried more than a child. She carried fear. She carried pressure. She carried a story she didn't know how to tell. And God says this gently. Not every lie is told with evil hands. Some lies are told with trembling hearts. She thought silence would protect you. She thought time would erase it. But truth has a voice, and now it is speaking. If this message is touching you already, pause for one moment. Subscribe to Angelic Lights. This channel is not random. You were led here. God says the truth is not coming to shame her. It is coming to free you. Because identity cannot stay broken forever. When the Spirit of truth comes, He will guide you into all truth. John 16:13. There is something about your origin that explains your resilience. There is something about your beginning that explains your battles. There is something about your birth that explains your calling. You were not an accident. You were not a mistake. You were not an afterthought. You were fought over in the Spirit before you ever breathed air. Some of you were born into confusion because your destiny threatens darkness. Your life disrupted patterns. Your presence exposed secrets. Your existence forced decisions. And that is why the truth was delayed. But hear this clearly. Delay is not denial. As far as your destiny goes, God waited until your heart was mature enough. This is not the season of heartbreak. This is the season of clarity. If you feel something unlocking inside you right now, comment one word. Let the algorithm see your faith. Let heaven see your obedience. God says the truth may not arrive gently. It may come through a conversation, a confession, a slip of the tongue, a document, a DNA result. But however it comes, it will come with God's hand on it. And you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. John 8:32. Some of you are about to realize why you never fully fit in. Why family dynamics felt strange. Why you always felt watched differently. Why love felt complicated. It wasn't rejection. It was secrecy. And secrecy creates distance, even when love exists. God says, do not confuse her silence with lack of love. She loved you the best way she knew how. But love without truth eventually fractures. Now God is mending what was fractured. Share this video with someone who needs courage. Truth spreads when light is shared. You are not about to lose your identity. You are about to receive it. Some of you will discover a missing piece, a name, a lineage, a story, a connection. And it will shake you. But hear me, like a preacher standing before you. Being shaken is not being destroyed. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1:7. Fear says this truth will ruin you. God says this truth will refine you. There is a reason this revelation is coming now. You are stepping into purpose. You are stepping into authority. You are stepping into a season where lies cannot follow you. Your calling demands honesty. That is why God is removing the veil. If you are still listening, like this video. It tells YouTube this message matters, and it tells heaven you are receiving. Some of you worry, will this make me angry? Will this make me bitter? Will this break my relationship with her? God says, slow down. I am involved. This truth will not lead you to hatred. It will lead you to understanding. Joseph was betrayed by blood, but God used the betrayal to position him for a throne. What you meant for evil, God meant for good. Genesis 50:20. Your story follows the same pattern. What was hidden was not meant to define you. It was meant to direct you. God says you are not alone in this moment. I am standing with you. I am guiding your emotions. I am guarding your heart. You may cry. You may grieve. You may feel relief and sadness at the same time. That does not mean you lack faith. It means you are human. Jesus wept before resurrection. God says, do not rush forgiveness. Let truth do its full work. Healing that is rushed becomes fragile, but healing that is honest becomes permanent. Subscribe to Angelic Lights if you want guidance like this daily. This is a place of clarity, not confusion. Some of you will need to have a hard conversation. God says, I will give you the words. Do not worry about what to say, for the Holy Spirit will teach you at that time. Luke 12:12. Speak with firmness, but speak with grace. Truth does not require shouting. Truth stands on its own. Others of you will not get explanations right away. God says, trust me with the unanswered parts. You don't need every detail to move forward. You only need the truth God releases. Your value was never determined by the circumstances of your birth. Jesus himself was questioned, mocked, misunderstood. Can anything good come from Nazareth? John 1:46. And yet salvation came through him. So do not let people reduce you to a rumor, or a story, or a secret. You are God's workmanship. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. This revelation is not the end of your story. It is the alignment of it. God says, I am restoring what confusion stole. I am restoring confidence. I am restoring self-trust. You will walk differently after this. You will speak differently. You will pray differently. Because now you know who you are. If this message feels personal, comment, I receive. Let your voice join the testimony. Some of you will see patterns break. Generational silence ends with you. Generational fear ends with you. You are the one who brings light into the family line. God chose you for this role. Light always reveals, and light always heals. Share this video with someone who feels disconnected from their roots. This message is medicine. God says, honor your mother. But do not carry her fear anymore. Her burden was never meant to become your prison. You are free now. Walk in truth. Walk in grace. Walk in courage. And remember, I am with you. God is with you. And your future is secure. Stay connected to angelic lights. Subscribe, like, comment, share. This is the unveiling.